Big shout out to Nate for this tweet because without him, I probably wouldn't have won. What's up, Mando fam? Welcome back to another post-production tournament vlog. Here we are winning WINGET on hole number 1. It wouldn't be a MandoMeade video or tournament if I don't just botch the first hole, right? But needless to say, I take my PDGA avalanche, skip it around this tree. I couldn't have drawn this up any better, and I'm actually left with about 5 to 10 feet for my par. So really nice save there. Really nice for me to just not have to stress over saving par on hole number 1. So hole number 2, I throw an absolute beauty of a shot with the hex, but it actually gets buried underneath this rock, and my mini is on top of the rock. And this is a 25 footer, and this putt right here, I drain it. Dead center chains, hit pole, and that was a big time putt for me because that was going to set the whole vibe of the round. It was a 25 footer. If I didn't give it a chance, if I left it short or if I left it high, I knew I was gonna be in my head all day about my putt. So that was a really nice one to go here. But this on hole number 3, it was a good drive, but hole 3, my second shot just wasn't a good upshot. So now I'm left with about a 15 footer to save my par, and I do just that. So just another nice par save. Hole 1 and 3, good par saves. Hole 2, just an absolute beauty of a putt. And hole 4 here, just a great tee shot, and we're left with about a 10 footer for my birdie. So really nice to go par birdie, par birdie. And as we move into hole 5 now, this is just a really nice shot, really simple straight shot with the hex, but I rotate my wrist just a little bit too much and turn it over into this tree on the left. You're not gonna see it until right about now. So I'm left about 75 to 80 feet and I jump putt this, and in my head, I'm like, let's just lay it up and just tap it in, but I don't do that. So I'm left another 15 to 20-ish foot putt to save another par, and I'm just kind of grinding on these first couple of holes, but the putt is feeling good. I've been working a little bit more on the longer distances rather than the 10 to 15 foot range, okay? So here we are on hole number 6, the Mando, obviously. I hit that tree on the right, not this one that I go around, but that tree that I hit was in my practice video, and I really wanted to make sure to swing it out wide enough, and I do just that, and I have a 15 footer, which I'm feeling really confident in right about now because I've been making a lot of those 15 footers to start the round. So we go par birdie, par birdie, par birdie, and this one right here, I knew this was gonna be the hardest hole on the course for me. Hit the skinny little tree right here. It's a very simple upshot, but I botch it. And I already know, looking back at the video, why I botched it. But before that, this is about a 30, 35 footer for the par save, and I hit band. So I'm really not too mad about that at all. I know I can bounce back, especially on this next hole, but going back to that approach shot, I know why it wasn't good, and because my body and my feet were aimed over into the right. In the heat of the moment, I think it was really easy for me to, as I hit the pin right there, I think it was really easy for me to blame the A3 and how stable it is, but in reality, it was all me because I was just lined up so far to the right, and I needed to be lined up more to the left to, you know, really counter the A3, because the A3 is gonna do what A3s do, which is fade off into the right. So anyways, that is why I feel like I got that bogey. Just a nice little mishap on that hole, but that's behind us now, and we're on to hole number 9. This is a par 4, believe it or not, and we do get the par save there. It's kind of a sketchy hole, as well as this one, if you don't get it in the right positioning. I mean, this one skipped, and it skipped long, as you can see me pitching up right here. I had no chance whatsoever, so I just tapped that one in for my par. So kind of on a par train here, need to get some birdies back, and I just kind of early release this one, and I have to Anheuser jump putt this up into kind of the basket putting green area. And I do that, left with about another 5-10 footer, no big deal there, and I save par. But I need to get some momentum going, so I take my A3 on a backhand line, push it a little bit too straight, but I get lucky, finds a couple of gaps, and you're gonna see right here, just an absolute beauty of a shot with the quake. The quake was money for me today, especially on this shot. I mean, this was easily 250 to 300 feet out, very technical, had to hit my line, absolutely did that. And I drain absolute dead center chains of about a 15-20 footer there to get back on the birdie train. And then this one, I stepped up, I threw a great shot. I thought I was gonna get out, but I didn't quite do that. But I'm gonna just take my zone. I usually don't do this, but I take my zone. I know it's overstable enough, so I just throw it outside of the gap, and I have it tap in for a par. So really nice round I got going together here. I decided to go vulture today. I really should have gone pipeline because it would have flipped up and rode just a little bit more, and now I put myself in an awkward situation. and I throw the Quake a little bit too low. I threw a beauty of a shot with the Hex on Friday when I was practicing here, and then I just get really lazy on this upshot, and yeah, I'm left with about a 10-footer, no big deal, going through my routine, just making sure that I take every putt not for granted, but I baby the crap out of it. Like this is still something that is bothering the heck out of me as I'm like watching this, as I'm going to go into other tournaments. That putt right there is always going to be in my head because I just didn't commit. I was so uncommitted to that, and it was just a baby. Like I just kind of fluffed it up there. It was pathetic. That's all I gotta say. So I take a bogey on the 14th hole. I should have had par, so we should stay at 4 under, but we are not, and we got to bounce back. So here on this hole, go on the backhand, rip an A3, and it gets a really nice skip up towards the basket, and I'm left with about another 15, 20 footer. But like I said, I've been feeling really confident all day, and also more recently with these type of putts, and I'm just hitting dead center chains every time, and it feels good when you are doing that. Here we are on hole 17. Out of my hand, you can see me turn around. I thought I put it on so much hyzer. I put it on so much hyzer. I thought it was gonna go over into the woods over there, but it actually flips up, and I had an ace run, and now I'm about 25 feet long, and I have a birdie putt. I give it a good little bid, but I'm like, I can't be too mad because that was just a bad putt in general. And closing it all off here on hole 18, you're not gonna see how great of a skip this gets, but it gets a skip on top of the second level, as you're gonna see me tap in right here for my birdie. So I finish it with a birdie par birdie finish. I should have been 6 under, but nonetheless, I go 5 under. It is a 940 event rating, which is just absolutely awesome. I am just very, very proud of myself, except for hole 14. Very proud of myself. Very, very good round that I know that I put out there. Hole 7, I know I just needed to just dial in those up shots a little bit more. And if I just got rid of those 2, that's 7 under. And I mean, that's a 9, I think it was 11 points. So yeah, you can see right here is 11 points. So it would have been a 962 rated round if I just got rid of those 2 mishaps. And I even missed a couple birdie putts here and there. So I left a lot of strokes out there, but needless to say, this is the leaderboard at the end of the day, and I get it done. This upcoming week, I have the Charlotte Amateur Championships, so I'm hoping to record all 4 of those rounds and post those after they happen, and I'll just keep pumping out these videos. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.